and oh, sorry about the voice break there. Bit different. Welcome to a new little mini series that I'm going to be kind of working on. It's basically going to be a tutorial kind of world, basically where I'm going to show you how to build a couple of the little things that I've built on other my Minecraft, such as like tents, mini games, and a couple of the houses that I've built on other mods that I use on the laptop. Basically, it's going to be a little mini series showing you how to do some of them. Um, yeah, obviously, if you do like it, slap that like button down below. Feel free to comment what you'd like to see me try and tutorial build next. If I've built something like it, then I'll show you my version of it. If it's not on the laptop, if it is, then I will just basically try my best to recreate it for you. But I decided to kick episode 1 off by building my Minecraft house on my Pixelmon server, or the Pixelmon server that I have. So as you can see, we have literally got an entire world, brand new world, dedicated just to this. So yeah, like I said, it's going to be a mini series showing you how I build some of these things. So the first thing we're going to do, as I said, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to build my Minecraft house from my Pixelmon game that I play on the computer. Uh, it's quite spacious. I mean, it's quite a detailed house, and all you really need to build it is any kind of wood. I tend to find that dark oak, acacia, birch wood planks looks really cool. You also need. I'm gonna get them 3 planks. You need the acacia. Again, you need either one of the fences from the of them 3 woods. I'm gonna go with the acacia. Next, you'd need some stairs. I tend to think for this build, the birch stairs look quite nice, as well as stone stairs for the roof. And we also need some slabs, cobblestone slabs, wherever they are. There they are. And finally, we need some window panes. So you can use any colour. I use the white glass pane for my house. It looks quite nice, but again, you can use whichever colour you want. And we're going to start this thing off nice and simply with a 5 by 5 space down below. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make sure that's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then just fill this in that so. So this is basically the start of the house. Next what we're going to do is we're going to take our dark oak wood. We're going to go behind it, like so. Just add another layer on top. So now you have this shape. Again, nice little design. Basically, this is like a little porch, which obviously we're going to add some stairs here later on, which I didn't get the stairs for, but that's fine. We can come back to that later on. So yeah, we should have this sort of shape, a 6 by 6 shape. I think it's 6 by 6. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 6. Next, you want to extend this by about 15. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Backwards by about. Let's quickly do side first. From this side, we're going to extend it back by about. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And next we're just going to drag it all the way across the back, like so, and join it to the front. So extend this by another 2, so 15, 16, 17, and then back. So now we should end up with this shape here. Doesn't look like much of a house at the moment, but we're going to get to it. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to add an additional layer on top of this, like so, for the bottom floor to show here. So this entire way around, just fill it up with dark oak. Next, we're going to sort of decide where the windows will be. Obviously, we're going to figure out the door here, so we need to. This is going to have the door on this side, and I had it like this. So we have 2 windows here. Then we're going to cover this spot back here up, because back here is going to be where the stairs are to get to the second floor. So this little spot here is where our window will be, like that. Looks quite nice, quite small. Next, we're just gonna go around and add additional layer on top of this. And we're gonna do this all the way around so that we have one gap below for our windows, like so. And we're just going to join that off at the corner, like that. So now we have our bottom floor. So what we're going to do is we're going to change the floor inside to, you can do whichever wood you want. I tend to think that for the bottom floor, the dark oak looks quite nice. So we're going to just fill the bottom in with dark oak, like so. It takes a while because it's quite a big build, but we'll get there eventually. So next, once we fill this in, as I said, once we fill this in, we'll be able to start with the next part. So what we need to do is first of all cover this side like this, because this is where the window is going to, the stairs are going to be that lead to the second floor. So we need to go up by 1, 2, 3, and then here is the second floor. Let's just make sure this is the right height. No. So as you can see, the ceiling is a bit low here. So what we need to do is we need to actually go up once more, and this will become very clear why in a minute. So we're still going to keep that one gap. Oh my god, truck. Please stop. Give me a second, guys. I'm just going to message the truck, let him know that I'm busy at the moment. So just like that, all the way around. And this will, again, this will become very clear as to why in a second. So now we can go ahead with the stairs. 1, 2, 3. Like that. So, if we do it there, this is quite low. If we do it one up like this, we now have all this room below us for the. So we're going to fill this in like that to make it cool. Why has this gone wrong? I know why it's gone wrong. Sorry guys, we actually need to bring this back one more, like so. So we're just going to extend this wall back once more. So we can get the exact build for like so. So basically this entire wall, get rid of it. So then we can now extend this back 2, 3, 4, like so, and that will be the next floor. Some people decide, like on the other house that we built, the person I built it with decided to leave this here as like an inside wall, but obviously I didn't really like the look of that for my house, so I went ahead and built it this way, so that there is a bit more detail to the house. So what we need to do is just around here once more, like so. So here is where the build starts to get fun. So next we're just going to finish off this floor like so. I like the ceiling being birch because they contrast each other really well, so it looks quite nice. And once we finish this, we're going to start working on the balcony area, which is this section here. But before we get to that, we need to sort of show you the outside design as to how this looks quite cool. So what we need to do here is we're just going to go around the top of this, sort of the top section here, with our birchwood upside down birchwood stairs all the way around to give it kind of like a really cool effect, and you'll see what it looks like in a minute. So we're going to leave this. So we're going to leave this section just here for now, but ideally this is what it will look like once it's finished. So you'll see how this all contrasts in a minute. So we're going to quickly just fill this in like this. And with that we can now start on our door. So here and here is basically our door to get to the balcony. What we need to do is go up by, I think it was by three, but up by 3, like this. Once we have this, we can now move on. So we're gonna go around the top of the house like this. And once I've done by 3 layers, same sort of idea as the bottom floor, with the windows being 1 gap wide. It lets in, obviously on the Pixelmon server that I do, it lets in quite a lot of light, and it looks quite cool as well. Sorry guys, just missed a truck. So here is how the top floor will look, and once I've added this last layer, like so, this is what it looks like from the outside. So look, as you can see, it looks really cool at the moment. Obviously, let's see, it looks really cool with an outside design. So here's the roof, and what we need to do, just to finish this off, is add the roof. And obviously Trock is joining. He's going to go ahead and build his own tutorial build thing, and he is using a tutorial for it. So what we need to do is just go around the roof like this, 1 gap blower all the way around the top. And what we're going to do for this part, I'll show you. So now we have the general shape of the house complete. We can finish off the bottom floor of the house, but I'm missing material. So what you need to grab yourself some dark oak wood stairs, or you can use the birchwood stairs as well for the balcony. I tend to think that the dark oak looks quite nice, especially when you have the block next to it. And on this block here, we're just going to go around like so with this, and we're going to go up to, and obviously that will join up to the roof like so. Obviously it's a little bit different from me on here because I did use a, and what we'll do here is just add ourselves 2 blocks to kind of join the roof up together, so that the fence has a block to grip onto, like this. So this is what the house should look like at the moment, guys. Bit weird, but I just realised I made a mistake. Right, ignore me, guys. I have made a mistake. Oh, have I? What I tend to do is for the roof up here is add a little kind of design like this, because as you see it looks quite nice, and I put that in the wrong place. There we go, that goes there, and that goes there. And then obviously if you're out here on the balcony, you have got a little bit of chest storage, and you can go ahead and place a small window there, or you can leave it blank like I have. So yeah, that's how the top floor looks, and obviously you can place like a little potted plant here, or you could do like that, but it looks quite cool. I'm going to go ahead and get Truck into the party quickly, so that I can see what he's building. But yeah guys, this is a really cool design, like I said. But what we're going to do now, I haven't really built an inside design, because obviously, as I said, this is from the Pixelmon series. or I say series from the Pixelmon that I do, is this a mansion? It kind of is, yes, but no, it's not. It's kind of it is, but it isn't. You'll get to have a proper tour of it once I've finished. So what we need to do is just add the corners in like so, and this gives it the cool effect that the roof is now holding onto something. I haven't done this in the original build on my one, however I tend to think it looks quite cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly go inside and show you what it looks like once we add the top floor in. Obviously I'll add the roof on after because we need some light to be able to see properly. So what you need to do is just fill in the top floor completely like so. As you can see what I mean, and as I said guys, you can see how well the dark oak and the so as you see, this is how it looks like so. So now what we just have to do is put the banister here. Again, this is a bit different to how I did do it on the other one, because obviously on the other one the stair goes there and then this gap here is used for something different. So what I can do is just push all these blocks forward one, so that the stairs end up here, 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 and here, like so. So we've got a 2 gap here now. This is still very similar to how I've done it in here. Obviously it's just a bit smaller. That's probably because I've built it back too far, but and then you've got this little spot here for basically either an ender chest or a crafting ender chest or a what was I going to say, anvil. That's it. So downstairs I can show you what I've done. Ignore truck guys, don't know why he's doing that. So what we're going to do is we're just going to add in the windows up the top floor, so to give show you what the top floor will look like before we add the roof. And again guys, you can make the windows for this floor as big or as little as you like. I tend to do it full like this just because it lets in a lot of natural light this way. And that's the top floor. So as you can see, quite a spacious area. You could build yourself a toilet back here, or a bedroom, or you could put chests along the wall, make it a storage room. You can do whatever you like with your house. Obviously, no one is going to stop you. So this is what it looks like. Look, as I said, looks really cool. Unfortunately, the roof didn't turn out quite the way I'd hoped it to, because ideally this block is meant to stick down, but this is meant to be like a slab kind of thing, where it. Sorry, I was just trying to find birchwood slabs. Let's get rid of the glass because we don't need that anymore. Because ideally, the way this is meant to look is it's meant to stick down like that. But obviously that didn't work very well as the way I planned it. So it looks. I mean, as I said, it still works like this. It's just not the exact same as how I had it on my Pixelmon. So we've done. As you can see, obviously we started the roof here. This is how the top of the roof should look. Again, you can add the corner parts if you want to. Or I said on my original build, I only have the bits here and here, which is basically holding up the banister. But again, you can add them if you want to. So now, now we've done that, I'm going to quickly. Just realised I haven't even put the glass on the bottom floor yet. You can tell I'm sick. Just not with it today, guys. So we're going to fill this up like this. Again. But what I said is you can add the enchantment room into this back corner. And here's how I did it. So what we need to do is just grab that like that on both sides. I'm going to put this away for a second because we don't need it. We're going to grab some bookcases. And we're going to grab ourselves an enchanting table and a chest. So basically we're just going to start in this corner like so. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So we're going to go. So basically we have our 4x4 corner block like so. Then we're going to go and place our portal, not a portal, our thing there, and do this, and we're going to leave this gap here open for our chest, which is going to have obviously all our enchanting stuff inside. So next we're going to add 1, 2, 3 there. 1, 2. Is that it? Why is this different? Why does this look so different? Don't know. So again, you can add it that so. You can add it all up completely. So that it all touches the roof. You can do however you like. However, I just tend to think that the design of this like this, and then then some glowstones or sea lanterns. I have glowstone on my one, like this and this, to give it some light. And that's a little enchanting room in the corner there. Next, I have at the bottom here. Next at the bottom is where I have my furnaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So basically, a nice little corner there for all that, and that's how basically the bottom floor looks for me. I haven't really done a lot over here because again it is on the Pixelmon server and Pixelmon mod, and obviously here by the door I have my healer and PC, and then on the other one I have my it's basically my fossil work area, but someone else I've teamed up with lives in it, so I can't really do as much with the build as I wanted to. But I'm not complaining, I quite like the design, and we're just going to place our window here like so, and that's the bottom floor. So we're going to now that we've finished off that, we're going to finish off the roof, and as I said, this is how the design of it goes. So it's going to go all the way around the top of this with the stairs. I'm just going to keep going, building up and up and up until we reach the very top. So this will take a while, guys, and I apologise for that. Let's grab some dirt so we can start building the next one. So like that, and then we're just gonna keep going up. No, this is a house that I built in my Pokemon, my Pixelmon. That not what is actually in Pixelmon, but this is what I built in my Pixelmon world. And if I've done this right, guys, the top should end up being full. Not being full, sorry. Should be have enough room for a 2 gap. So that's the next floor, and we're just going to keep going up and up and up until we reach a point where this corner here isn't able to join up, and that's when we need the slabs. So I'm going to grab the slabs as well because I need them. So as you can see, if we go any further than this, obviously the roof joins up, and that's not what I want. So from here, as you can see, we now have our roof. So this is what the roof looks like before we had the top on. Looks quite nice, doesn't it? With all the sort of colours conflicting. Oh, not conflicting. What's what I'm thinking of? I'm just gonna say going together because I can't think of the actual word. But yeah, with also the dark oak and the birch, it looks quite nice because it all sort of blends in together. So it looks quite nice. But to finish this off, what we need to do is grab ourselves some cobblestone slabs, like so, and just go and fill the top of this in, like so. And with that, the hat roof is now done. The next thing, also one thing you can do is you can obviously go on top if you really wanted to, and just give it more of a point. Like so. Just basically going all the way around so that it has got an exact point on top. I didn't do this on my original design, but I think with it being quite the shape it is quite nice to have that little point on top, like so. But again, you can change that if you like. I'm gonna take that off because I don't really like that. I'm just gonna stick good old fashioned like that. Again, looks quite really cool. I'm just gonna get rid of this top part here and leave it as the flat edge it was. The other thing you can do, if you really want to, instead of having the slabs, although it doesn't look as good, is you can finish the rest of the roof off with... there we go, that's why. So you can finish this part of the roof off with some stairs, but again, it doesn't look as good. I'm going to find out. So if you just go around like this... Again, it really depends on how you want your house to look. I did it with the slabs because it makes it a bit more flat. But again, I said to you guys, you can do it however you'd like. Oh, there we go. Let's do one more on top like this, and then we'll just add the slabs to finish it off. So it's not a direct point. So there you go, guys. That's basically the design of the house. Again, you can change that roof to be more pointy. It depends entirely on how you feel about it. Obviously, in this point, you can, if you really want to, the same as the other side, change this so that it's more, it does join up properly. It's, again, doesn't look as nice, but it's there if you want it to. So I'm going to change that back to slabs because I actually prefer the slabs. Makes it kind of stand out a little bit more. So that, guys, is the tutorial for how you build the MyPixel 1 house. Very simple, very easy, and as you see, it only took about 20 minutes to build. Obviously, the only thing left to do then is add your doors. So we're going to add a door here. And obviously, because it is a bit dark in this, there's not really a lot to do about that. You can go ahead and add some lights inside. However, I didn't really do that on my one. I added glowstone. And I'll show it. And basically, all that is from the top, you get yourself the wood of your choice. So I used the acacia with a bit of glowstone like this, and that lights up the top floor. And then for the bottom floor, all you really need to do is add some places here and there, like under the stairs, under the door here, you can put some glowstone. Under the stairs, put some glowstone. Under here, or behind here, should I say? Behind here, get some glowstone. So as you see, guys, it starts to light up once you add glowstone in certain places. And obviously, the best way to cover this up is with like a trapdoor of any kind. There we go. So there you are, guys. And obviously, the best way to cover this up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly try and decorate this a little bit so you can see just generally how the upstairs would work. So we just need a few things like the enchanting bit. Oh, we're trying to remember what I'm talking about. Ender chest, normal chests, And then some anvil, jukebox, and let's grab ourselves a bed. Let's grab ourselves a cyan bed like I have on the game. So just in the corner here, like so. Oh, I should have changed that because that's not how I had it. Like that, all the way around. And then here we have our ender chest. Behind the stairs we have our anvil. So that's basically how that looks. Then up here we can have our bed surrounded by a wood of our choice. I'm going to go with the spruce. Oh, sorry, not spruce, the dark oak, wherever it is. There it is. And then to the sides we can just grab our craft tables. Obviously on the Pixelmon server that I play, people don't sleep because obviously certain things spawn at certain times, so they want to be able to get them. And the other way, if you really want to light up some more, you could just add torches around the place, like so. Oh, not there. Just like so, and that basically lights it up a little bit more. And obviously you can go ahead and label the chests however you like to store your things. I just tend to find that this works a little bit better. And obviously if this little, it's got a nice little balcony area that you can come out and look over every morning. So yeah guys, and I said because of this little balcony area you can place some storage units here and place like a window there and there if you really wanted to. I wouldn't recommend it because obviously if you have griefers on, they can easily, and they can fly, they can easily get up here and break into your house. Obviously the houses are claimed in the game, so no one can claim it unless you do /trust player. So yeah, it's nice and secure. So yeah, guys, this is this is a general overview of how you can make your house. If you really want to change a few things, you could put a little bathroom in this corner here, or you could place one downstairs. It all depends entirely on you, obviously, and how you kind of want to build the inside of your house. I tend to like it like this because it's a bit more organised. It's a little bit easy to follow, and everything is clear as to where it all is. So I'm gonna head outside and give you let's try that again, one final look without any of the HUD or hand. So here you go guys, at the end of the episode I have been able to fully build this house again with the birch wood blocks on the corners. It's entirely up to you whether you want to add them. I don't know, I quite like them, so I might add them onto my house on the server if I really wanted to. And in fact, I just realised there is one more way you can improve this house. Again, it depends entirely on you. Just gonna grab my hand quickly so I can see. And it's just basically going around the edge with some acacia leaves or some jungle leaves, like so, to give it that little house feeling. So just like that, already looks 10 times better up front. So there you go guys, one perfectly built Pixelmon house. And again, anyone could build these things, anyone could build this house. It's really easy to follow along with, really simple to build, and once you build it once it just generally comes naturally to you. You could build it as big or as small as you want. I just went this size because it's, again, this is how I had it in my world. And as I said, it looks really cool. Obviously the colours contrast really well, the dark and the light. and then the stone roof. I was originally thinking of making the roof birchwood as well, but then I thought that would have been a bit too much birchwood on the top floor, and I think it would have overpowered the dark oak. So, I said, end of episode 1. Again, if you guys really like this series, then I might build some more things, such as the mini games from Wonder World. I might try to rebuild some of them for you guys to build in your own worlds. Excuse me. I have got about number 3 house designs, which I built from my Pixelmon game, as well as like a few other little designs, which I want to kind of teach how to build because they do look quite cool. And I think I've actually seen people using them or build a similar design for their houses in my little basically on the town that I've made in one of the games. I can't remember what it's called, but I know it's on there. And yeah, it's a really nice house. If you want to make this into like a little village or a town, all you'd really need to do is dig out this bottom path here, like so, and change it into a path of your choice. I did that without any guessing. So there you go, just like that, all the way around. Or you can build it out of stone or wood, whichever you're building for the town. Works quite nicely. So there you go, guys. I'd like to thank you all for watching episode 1. If you do like this, smash that like button, like the button, subscribe, click the bell notification, and more videos will be coming to you for the tutorial builds if you do enjoy them. So this is Slippery Longnose signing off. See you later, guys.